Welcome to the All Ball Show, presented by Abstract Sports, where we bring sports back to life. I'm your host, Kyle Clay 2K. In the All Ball Show, we focus on basketball-only content, and to tip things off, I'm covering every single team in the NBA from worst to best in each conference. I'm going to look at their rosters and discuss how I think they're going to perform this upcoming season. And on to the number 5 seed we go in the Eastern Conference from last year. It's the Indiana Pacers. Some fun facts about the Indiana Pacers. They are a part of the Central Division in the Eastern Conference. They have 5 retired numbers, so they've had some success in the past, i.e. Reggie Miller, for example. That's just one I can think of right now. I know there's probably a lot more. They've been around since 1967, haven't changed or anything like that. They've got a pretty good stronghold there in Indianapolis. They play at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Head coach is Nate McMillan. Yeah, that pretty much does it for the fun facts. That was pretty lame. The Indiana Pacers had a 48-34 record last year, 32-20 in conference play. That's actually really good for their spot in that conference. 27-14 at home, 21-20 on the road. And these guys had a lot of players on their roster throughout the year, about 19. It seems like a lot when you're looking at it on a list. Just, it's all over the place. So just to name off some of these players here, Ike Anigbogu, Bojan Bogdanovic, Trevor Booker, Darren Collison, Al Jefferson, Corey Joseph, TJ Leaf, Trey McKinney-Jones, Ben Moore, Victor Oladipo, the main guy, slam dunk contest participant, all-star. He kind of came into his own last season. Alex Poitras, Glenn Robinson, Domantas Sabonis, that is the son of Arvydas Sabonis, the Portland Trailblazers legend. Lance Stevenson played for them, now he's with the Lakers. Edmund Sumner, Miles Turner, Damian Wilkins, Joe Young, and Thaddeus Young. So a lot of interesting names up in there. Al Jefferson, Corey Joseph, Trevor Booker, Darren Collison, Bojan. All these guys, some of them have left. Lance Stevenson, one of their main dudes, is gone. But Victor Oladipo, he's sort of got that team on the go lately. I think he is much to blame for what they've done successfully in the last year or so. Just to look at their numbers, their per game averages, Victor Oladipo leads the team in a big way with 23.1 points a game, and then 5 other guys, or 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other guys average double digits in points. But Victor Oladipo well ahead of everybody else on the team in that way. Looking at the totals, Oladipo had 1,700 points last season. Bojan had 1,100. And then Thaddeus Young, 950, 850 for Domantas Sabonis, 850 for Darren Collison, 825 for Miles Turner, and then 750, 650, 250, 200, 150, and it drops off from there. Pretty productive team for the Pacers. I think Oladipo is really the reason for them going so far, like I already said. But they got to the playoffs, and they were eliminated in Game 7 of the first round. I'm not going to lie, I was really surprised to see the Cavaliers go to a Game 7 in the first round. But my prediction last year was that if the Cavs went to a Game 7, that LeBron wasn't going to be able to get his legs back for the next round just because he is an older player. I know he takes care of his body really well, but after 7 games in a hard-fought series against the Pacers, I just didn't think they were going to hold up against the Raptors, but they went on to sweep them. And I'll talk more about that a little bit later on. So very unfortunate situation for the Pacers. I felt like if they could push them to 7 games, they should be able to have a really good chance to beat the Cavs at home even in that Game 7. So unfortunate for them, but they've got a bright future ahead of them with the Cavs kind of out of the way. When I say out of the way, I mean when LeBron leaves the team, it takes the team down a notch in so many different ways. So I don't expect the Cavs to be a number 4 seed next year. Perhaps the Pacers can jump up, but they did lose some guys. To look at their current roster, they've got Bojan coming back. According to this, it says so, but it also says he's on the Pistons. So, I'm really confused. Tyreke Evans, Corey Joseph will be there. He was a point guard for the Spurs for a little while. Doug McDermott. You have Victor Oladipo, obviously. Thaddeus Young, Thunderous Thad. But they got a lot of guys coming back, so I feel like they might be able to continue that winning culture in Indianapolis. We'll just kind of have to see how that goes. And that concludes this episode of the All Ball Show presented by Abstract Sports. How do you think the Pacers are going to do next year, this coming season? Do you think they're going to do better, worse, or what? Well, please drop a comment below to let us know what you think. In the meantime, click that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to get more basketball content updates throughout the season. I'm your host, Kyle Clay 2K. I'll see you in the next one.